Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we've got the Leeds versus Southampton preview. Before we get started, if you drop me a like, comment and a subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we've got the Leeds versus Southampton game, Bielsa versus Hasenhüttl. First of all, we'll get straight to the prediction. I actually think we're going to win this game. I think it's going to be cagey. It'd be wrong of me to say we're not going to win. We need a good little run of games now, especially the next 4 games coming up. I think we're going to win this. I'm going to say 2-1. I think they'll score, but I think we'll get 2. Even though I think we'll be without Raphinha, but we'll get into that when we do our predicted lineup. So I guess we'll first of all speak about Southampton. They've had a couple of good results and a couple of draws. I spoke about this before. So I don't know what Southampton's going to turn up, but they do have 2 big outs, which is Ward-Prowse and Che Adams. So that's only nothing but positive for us. They don't have Vestergaard at the back anymore, so I think they are vulnerable in places, especially without that set piece specialist and without Che Adams, who is and they don't have Danny Ings anymore. So don't have a recognised scorer. Gineppo doesn't really frighten me all that much down the wing, but he is still quite quick. So we'll see how we go on that side of things. 2-1, my predicted lineup. I think that they're going to play with a 2 up top, but I'm not 100% sure. So my lineup will be based off playing 1 up top. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do. Obviously, we know what happens if they play 3. We'll move to if they play 2 up front, we'll move to a back 3, which will change everything and mess things up. But what I want to see, assuming they play 1 up top, would be, we're going to have Llorente, and after the last game, we'll get Cooper in. I'd like to see Creswell more, but we'll get Cooper in because he's a must-win. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes, but he played really, really well last game, so we'll keep him in there for confidence. So Llorente, Cooper, Melier and goals, obviously. I've seen people call him Lechat. It's Lechat, not Lechat. Right back, I want to see Shackleton again, but I've just got this sneaking feeling he's going to play Dallas there. I don't know why, but I've got this funny feeling he's going to play Dallas, but I want to see Shackleton. Left back, Junior Firpo. He played really, really well against Ismail Assar. Pocketed him. Looked a bit shaky going forward at times, so hopefully he starts to grow into that. But we know defensively he's good. It's just about getting those overlaps now and trying to get that working. The middle of the park, so Phillips is a bit of a doubt. I think he'll play, but there's a bit of a doubt about him. So I'm really hoping he does play. We know how vital he is to this Bielsa side. If he wasn't to play, I guess Struijk comes in. I want to see Llorente and Struijk at the back, but I think he'll go with Cooper. Cooper played well, so it is what it is. So if Phillips doesn't play, I think Struijk comes into that back line. Struijk goes into the defensive midfield spot. And we'll get, I think it will be, I think it'll be Dallas and it will be Click in the middle of the park again. I'm hoping, because I want Shackleton at right back. Bamford is doubtful for this game. This is the only reason why I say it'll be Dallas in the midfield, possibly, because I think Bamford's been ruled out for this game. As I spoke about, I think this will be his last game out. So Rodrigo will go up top. The interesting thing is Raphinha. I don't know if he'll play. So he played overnight for Brazil, or he's playing overnight. And the turnaround time is a bit doubtful for him to be able to get back on time and be fit. I think Bielsa said that if his recovery is good enough, if he can recover in time, then he'll play. I doubt it. It's an 11-hour trip, so I doubt he'll get back in time and be able to play. So, look, that's a big out, and we do need him. But if it's to manage him and not risk an injury, then so be it. We do have a very capable winger in Dan James, who has played really, really well recently. So he'll go on the right-hand side, whipping balls on his right to Rodrigo. And on the left will be Jack Harrison, I imagine, coming back from his COVID diagnosis. So we'll see how he goes. He hasn't looked great. And I've seen people saying that they want Harrison in over Dan James. I don't know where that's come from. Dan James has been really, really good. Raphinha is obviously world class. My problem with Jack Harrison is he's very consistent. So when he's on, he's unreal. He's unplayable. People, he's got the touch. He's got the tricks. he can beat man. But when he's not, it's a lot of back passing, a lot of just playing more defensive, unsure of himself. Whereas I think Dan James is a bit more, obviously he works hard defensively, but he's got a bit more about him in the attacking sense with pace, and he really attacked Watford last game, and he was winning every 50-50. He was causing havoc. He was just getting free kicks in volatile situations where if Watford win the 50-50, they're on the counter. He was stopping that by just getting there first and winning a foul, which I haven't seen many players, except for like a Raphinha, really do, getting there first and winning a foul. Quick actually isn't too bad at the middle of the park, I've noticed. He's very good at like using his body and then just going down. And also we know Ailing with the flop is. He's obviously still out, but it's good for him to be out the limelight. So yeah, that's my predicted 11. I think it'll be 2-1. I think they'll score. And yeah, look, I'd say it's a must win because I want every game to be a must win, and we have to win every game. Or I want to win every game. Realistically, Southampton is not an easy game. I don't think it's going to be as easy as some people are saying, but I think it'll be cagey. I think we'll get a couple of goals. Although should have more against Watford. So this is either going to be like a 2-1 or a 1-1 sort of 1-0 sort of result. I don't think we'll get beat. But it could easily be a 1-1 draw or a 0-0 draw. But look, I'm going to go 2-1 because it's my gut feeling. Only reason why I'm saying 2-1, gut feeling. I don't know if we're going to be capable of scoring 2 goals at the moment, but I want Rodrigo to get a brace. Actually, no, I want a Rodrigo goal, and I want Dan James to get on the score sheet, or at least get some assists because he deserves it. He's really. I was buzzing when we signed him. A lot of people doubted him, but I was really, really happy with that signing. Something about him, and he's just a pace merchant. He's a FIFA dream, isn't he? He's just he's so rapid. So buzzing that he's doing really, really well, and we got him off the scum. So yeah, 2-1, bit of a shorter video. I'll pop it up. Not much else to say about that really. Like I said, 2 big outs for Southampton. Look, we could have a possible out in Phillips. We've got Raphinha possibly out and Bamford's out. So, I know Rodrigo's goal scoring record isn't as good as Bamford's, although Bamford sometimes can't hit the side of the barn door. But we have seen glimpses of Rodrigo when he gets a couple of games up front in a row. He starts to score goals like that Burnley game last year. Towards the end of last season, he put 3 or 4 away in as much games. So I want him to get on the score sheet. I want that confidence because we know there's a player in there, and he had a good game against Watford. He's started to build up towards it, and I don't know if the preseason was the reason why these guys aren't as. It feels like they're not as fit, and they're just starting to hit the stride, and they look a bit fitter now. And I think we've started a bit later, which would mean this run of games has come at the right time. Playing against some easier teams, it's just a bit strange. That's all. That look, we got pumped against some of the teams that we should be, like Real Betis beaters. Got pumped by Ajax. I don't think it was the best pre-season. I think we only won 1 game. So I think we just had a poor pre-season. I don't think we were as fit as previous seasons. First season under Bielsa, we had a poor pre-season. I don't think we won many games, if any at all. And then we come out first game of the season, we beat Stoke 3-0, I think it was. And the next season, it was the same thing. Like, it wasn't a great pre-season, but we come out game 1 firing. And the same with the Premier League. We came out game 1 firing against Liverpool, that 4-3 game where we deserved a point. And we kept on from there. The big thing for this season is we didn't have that started out. We looked unfit against, on the first game of the season against Man United. I looked poor tactically. Burnley, we looked devoid of ideas. Not necessarily unfit, just devoid of ideas. Liverpool, yeah, that was an easy win for them. We looked at again like we had no clue, or no idea. Newcastle was the same. We looked a bit fitter, but again, just didn't look like we were going to be able to score or anything like that. So we're starting to get it. West Ham is when we looked a lot better, and we deserved all 3 points against West Ham. I'm telling you right now, we didn't deserve to lose that. Especially, we deserved at least a point, but I thought we deserved all 3 points. We were much the better side for 80% of the game. It was just a couple of moments of brilliance, or one double deflected goal and a moment of brilliance, and And look, that's all it took, but it's frustrating. And then against Watford, we were absolutely all over them. Deserved to be 3-0. Ended up 1-0, but, you know, it could have quite been 3 or 4-0. Ben Foster said how much better we were. So let's get into this game. Let's win it. Let's win it 2-1. Let's win it 2-0, actually. Fuck it. But I think it'll be 2-1. But if we can get 2-0, that'd be fantastic. And start putting some of these teams below us on the ladder. Let's start getting some wins over Southampton and showing where we are in respect to them. Because right now, I think league position is not showing what we are as a team. And it's making me a bit nervous because I'm starting to think, is that where we're going to be this year? And that's going to be squeaky bum time all year. So let's hope that we put the win on the board. Let's just keep getting points on the next couple of games. I'll do some more reviews. I'll have my Premier League review and predictions out on Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Maybe even video in between. I'll have my match reaction, in between. I'll do that on probably Sunday. And then or whenever, we'll see. I'll have a Premier League predictions and review midweek. And then again, I'll have another video next week for the Wolves game, I believe it is. So, again, thank you for watching the video. If you could drop me a like and a subscribe and a comment, that'd be fantastic. I really appreciate the support. Up to 71 subscribers now, so it's building slowly, and I really appreciate the support, guys. It's fantastic, and it's making me want to keep doing videos. My biggest fear was that it was going to flop and I was going to get nowhere. So again, if you can subscribe and help me out, that'd be fantastic. But again, I'll see you in the next video, and peace.